cardio. It didn't look like it, but it was. Okay, so you might be thinking to yourself, so we just heard a new song. I think that I should tell you that that has led to the confession that I've been working on a new album for 2 years. And this album, I like to work on albums for 2 years because I feel like 2 years gives you enough time to grow and to change and to change your priorities, change where you live, change your hair, change what you believe in, change who you hang out with, what's influence changed. So, what ended up happening was, I woke up every single day that I was recording this record not wanting but needing to make a new style of music than I had ever made before. So, essentially, what ended up happening was, in my opinion, we made the most sonically cohesive album I've ever made. We made my favorite album I've ever made. And so, the inspiration behind this record, I was listening to a lot of late 80s pop because I really loved the chances they were taking. I loved how bold it was. I loved how ahead of its time it was. And so being inspired by that, I started delving into the late 80s and what that period of time actually meant. And what I found from asking people and reading up on it and just really diving into the late 80s was that it was apparently a time of just...
Oh, hell no.
Love who you want, and you get to decide where your life is going. Bright colors, bold chances, rebellion, and the idea of that was so inspiring to me, and the idea of endless possibility was kind of a theme in the last year of my life. I'm still really out of breath. So I'm like, ugh. But basically, in thinking about that, and thinking about all those themes, I'm thinking about how this new album is a bit of a rebirth for me because it's so new. I've never really made these kinds of changes before. And having been born on December 13th, 1989, this album is called 1989. If you were wondering what that picture is, that's the cover of it. And for the record, this is my very first documented official pop album. That photo that you're seeing is actually a Polaroid that we took. We took the album photos on Polaroid. So it's a Polaroid that I just loved the idea of. I loved it. It was kind of an accident, which I decided, well, why not make that the album cover? So basically, you can pre-buy the album. I realize I've kind of just unloaded a lot of information on you. There's just a lot that's been told to you. So I figure maybe the most natural thing might be that some people might have some questions. So we're going to go to a question from Instagram.